you. Hey there. Do I have to do a Power Devo? Do I have to? Oh, hey guys. Jason Reimer with Christian Strength Training, back for Power Devo. I've been busy being a dad for the last month or so, but here's our sweetie, little Sully Reimer. I want you to see her as I get back into our series on get off the treadmill and get into the Word. All right, so Daddy's got to go back to work. Is that cool? Yep, guess so. All right, so I'm going to set it right here. Very good. And I'm going to show you our cool staircase. Now look, if you're still using a treadmill and you have a staircase in your house, shame on you. You have the incredible place to do all your cardio training that you would ever need to do. So now obviously you could sprint up and down the stairs with high knees, but have you ever thought about doing bounds, maybe like side to side? So I'm going to kind of jump from side to side, kind of open up my hips and let that work like that. You can also, and make sure you have a handrail for this, go backwards, all right? So just a little change of scenery. You wouldn't want to run with this, and you want to be real careful, but make the hamstring kind of lead up and down. Stairs are also a great place to do spider push-ups. So check this out. You can do a push-up and then just kind of walk your way up and kind of keep going. So you can kind of explore with it that way. You can also, and this one's even trickier, hope I don't fall down, you could go sideways up your staircase. Again, you want to be kind of careful, maybe face the railing, but that gets the hips to open up a little bit differently. Now, if you really want to add some fun, I suggest you grab a die or two, put one at the bottom, one at the top, or obviously carry it with you, and roll the bones. And if you roll, say, a 1, 3, or a 6, you're going to do push-ups. Or if you roll a 2, 4, or a 5, or whatever, you make up your own rules, you're going to hit bodyweight squats or lunges at the top or the bottom of the staircase. You could also obviously have a kettlebell and hit some type of snatch or clean and press at the top or at the bottom. Sprint the stairs 2 or 3 or 4 times. When you come back down, then you're going to hit some squats. Sprint the stairs. When you come back down, you're going to hit some push-ups. So I think you can see it's totally unlimited how you can use a staircase to get the same type of cardiovascular benefit, and actually even better cardiovascular benefit, because it's not going to make your hamstrings weak or your glutes weak. It's not going to mess up your nervous system. It's about you and gravity kind of fighting it out and being explosive. All right? If you don't have stairs in your house, go to your local gym, high school gym, use their football stadium, sprint the stairs. All right? So get on a staircase to really enhance your cardiovascular training. All right, time for the Devo part in our Power Devo. And like I told you, our church is working our way through the Bible, and something jumped out at me in a lesson I heard a couple weeks ago. It was from Exodus 33. Real quick lesson this week. It's simply one verse. Exodus 33, verse 18 says, "Then Moses said, 'Now show me your glory.'" So this can kind of be tied back in with our prayer series we did before. If you think about it, and leading up to this, there's a lot of cool stuff. Moses and God are having this great conversation about, you know, kind of the next step for the Israelites. And up until now, they've defied God, and they've had their false idols, and they've been, you know, really blaspheming God's name, and yet He's staying with them. And Moses is kind of this go-between, and he's like, you know, he had so many opportunities to say a lot of things to God right here. He said, "Well, what about the people doing this? And why aren't you showing me, you know, this?" And I'm just so confused. But in this conversation with God, He simply says, "Now show me your glory." And if we think about like an ultimate way to pray, it might be that. If we just simply said, "God, I don't know what's next for me. I'm very confused. Everything around me seems like it's in turmoil." If we just simply got quiet for a minute and said, "Okay, show me your glory," and see what God presented to us. I'm going to let that sink in. Send me an email if you got any thoughts about it. Be sure to read all of chapter 33 and the whole conversation between Moses and God. I think it's pretty interesting. And there's your Power Devo. It's good to be back with you. Let's live with strength.